Hi everyone. Today I'm doing a quick video in English. I have done this in Russian, but I thought a lot of people live in soft climate like UK, although it doesn't feel like very soft this week. I think it's the coldest week in the year, and it's about moving house. If you happen to move house during this season, sort of winter time, and you have some plants in the garden that you want to take with you, I'm just going to do a quick review of what I think is worth taking and how difficult it is to dig out, basically, if you want to take some stuff here in this right. Let me turn around and I'll show you. So here we had a really nice massive camellia bush with hundreds of pink flowers. They're absolutely beautiful and they're pretty much all year round. So I've got, just to show you, leaves. This is a little one which we dug out as well. It's camellia, and the massive bush about my height, maybe higher, and a really big bush. So we've taken this too. It took some time to dig out. The roots are very easy to break, so if you're taking one out, be very careful. Oh, there is a little one growing. Look, there's a little camellia there. So what I also find, roses, worth taking the roses which are not so old. I've taken a couple. This rose, for example, is very sentimental for me. I put it, I think it was about 14 years ago when my dad's anniversary was 20 years of his death from the day he died. So it's a bright red, beautiful rose. I'm glad I'm actually managed to take it out. Senya, my son, dug it out. So this is lavender. I'm taking carnations and irises. Also in this bag I've got this lawn rose. It's a climbing rose, absolutely gorgeous, hundreds and hundreds of pale pink flowers. I won't have an arch in my new house, but I will put it near the up the wall, to climb up the wall. Some roses are quite old, like this one. I probably would like to take it, but I don't think I'll bother. It's called Prince Charles. It's a purple rose. We'll see. I might just, if I find strength, I'll take it out. Most of the roses my son helped me to dig out because they are quite heavy, actually, quite difficult to deal with. But the most important thing for me was actually narcissus and daffodils. You might find it pathetic, but to be honest, we bought about 200 of bulbs, not last autumn, but in 2016, and there was a perfect carpet. Border was absolutely beautiful, and we have quite a large border around the house. And my son and we dug out quite a few bulbs, 2 big sacks of bulbs in October, but it looks like we missed quite a few. So I've just done this part. I'll take this carnation too. So that's how many we've forgotten, and this is only half of the garden. So quite a few of them came out there. Tulips, I don't see why I should leave them, because they give perfect display for many years. You know, they will come up every year. I think we only top them up probably like every 6 years when they start sort of getting a bit weak, but those are quite strong and they're quite new. You see, this one is already fading away. So I will take primulas. They're very easy to take. They're very short root system. These are daffodils. I will take them, and there's quite a good group there. Tulips as well. So that's basically what I want to do. I'm leaving my best old rose. This rose it was there when we moved, and it was quite old by then, by that time, 17 or just about 18 years ago. It's not worth taking because it's quite woody, quite thick there. But roses are challenging to take, to dig out. But if they are not so old, I would take them. I would recommend to take them because they are such a beautiful display. I'm leaving those climbing roses up, and I'm leaving serene tree, and that cherry tree is so wonderful. It gives so many, so many fruit. It's beautiful. It will flower, and then there will be a lot of cherry for whoever lives here next. And so that's it really. Lavender, it's a bit messy, but I would like carnations. I would definitely take them. And also I inherited from a neighbor next door when she moved out. She gave me a little bit of those wild berries. They are so lovely, they really are, but they grow they really grow like weed. They are quite quite easy to spread. Also, I'm taking some of this heather. This heather was a quite large bush, so I'm taking half of it. It will grow. I like the color, I like the way it covers the ground. It's absolutely beautiful. So I thought it's worth doing it in English for some people who might happen to move house in this season. And you know, there is always something you want to take from the garden. It took me, not me, it took us, including my son as well, quite a few years to get this garden in a good shape. Now it doesn't look like it is, but when we did invest time and a lot of money in it, it did actually look very, very, very beautiful. All the climbing roses, bushes, roses. We have 56. Well, we had around here, and on the side of a garden. This cherry tree is sakura, is Japanese tree, was given to us by my husband's sister many years before she died. So this must have been I don't know, 15 years at least old, and it gives absolutely beautiful flowers every year. It doesn't give any fruit, but it does, but it's still, again, here are, you see, daffodils and tulips with me, so I'm going to take them out. These roses are quite old. Sorry about the rubbish, it's just recycling. These roses are quite old, so I have taken cuttings and was trying to kind of cultivate them. This is a massive white rose bush, which I'm keeping here, leaving here, because it's just not worth taking. It's just too big, and it's quite woody, and I can't imagine how can we dig it out. So it's quite a work here. So I'm going to get on with my work. And also this is a skip which has to go. There was a rose which is really beautiful cream, sort of pink cream color. I've taken it out. There it is. So that goes with me as well. And there is a sage bush. I'm going to tell my neighbors, my former neighbors, that this is sage they can use actually for cooking. It's absolutely great. And you see those little strawberries, wild strawberries, are all over. They go right around the shed and everywhere. So here I am today, my last day in this house. It's empty now, which kind of feels a bit strange, but we've got so much to look forward to. We've got so much to do in our new house, and it's just the garden is my passion, and I want to take some of it with me to the new place to make it even more beautiful. All right, guys, hopefully it's useful. Just really one more tip is, when you dig in, if you are digging, do not use a spade straight away. I actually didn't need to use spade at all. My son neither did. We just use this fork, really strong, and that helps to free roots up from the soil and should sort of move them about easier than when you use spade. Spade is not very good for that sort of stuff, so just be aware of that if you're digging anything out, including, I'll just show you how easy it is to take, for example, this is a daffodil here. It's quite difficult actually to film and do digging as well. That's it, and that's it, and that's your, those are your bulbs. So, and they go into the new border. So I think it's quite a sensible thing to do if you're into that. And certainly tulips, I remember we were selecting the nicest varieties. They're absolutely beautiful, so I really want them in my new place. So that will be certainly the case. Okay, that's it from me today. I see you soon.